So we still don't know which turtle this is. But we see the weapons of all of them and the broken one of Leonardo. Hey, what's going on? Syntell with the Intel here, and I am here with my homeboy Chuck from the Geekish Network. A matter of fact, this is going to be sponsored by the Geekish Network. If you want a link to the actual Geekish Network itself, there will be a link in the description. Yo, Chuck, say what's up to the happy people.
What it do, happy people? How y'all doing out here?
Hey, man, we over here having ourselves a good time. This is going to be a bit of a fan film showing like love to Ronin, which was a comic book series that came out very recently regarding the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and one of the last turtles standing. So somebody who is a huge fan of this decided to go out and grace us with some spectacular fan film footage. You about ready for this? You know we're gonna chop it up after we get done with this.
Oh yeah. All right, we could do that. We could do it.
So with that being said, let's go. Story based on the comic book The Last Ronin. Have you seen The Last Ronin already?
No, I haven't. Okay. I haven't read it yet. I don't even know. I heard about it. I know the story.
Need to end this.
So this is CG.
On my terms. For my family. For honor.
Wow, that looks like a video game. Yes, it's a fan film.
Oh wow.
Right? That's really impressive.
It is really impressive.
Look at all the blood. Real turtles bleed. That's the only thing that looked a little off was the mouse.
Yeah.
Quiet. No more talking.
Whoa. I'm really impressed.
We were always so different. So much alike. I miss my brothers.
Wow, they got a CG turtle emoting.
I do. For a fan film, this is amazing.
Right?
I miss my father.
Does it look realistic?
More than anything else.
That looks realistic.
I wanted to make him proud. But they're all gone now.
So we still don't know which turtle this is. But we see the weapons of all of them and the broken one of Leonardo.
In the end, too little, too late. Story of my life.
Oh, word? No way. He's really
I'm
not gonna
sorry,
do this.
Father. I failed. Please forgive me. Focus.
Wow.
Whoa.
You guys don't wake him up soon? I'm eating the last bagel.
Hey, Sleeping Beauty. Wake up. We got things to do.
Yo, that's bananas, fam.
Magnus is a beast.
Wow.
Okay. Good job, Robin. Good job, Christian.
Only 2 voice actors. Okay.
Yeah.
Like some of the stuff, like some of this looks like the turtles that I remember when I was a kid, like this image right here. But what we saw in this, that don't look anything like the turtles I remembered as a kid.
No. It's a different art style. The turtles come in like 15 million art styles. Every time they reboot it and redo it, it's a different art style. And this looks really good.
Yeah.
Good job there.
I like the way they closed it with them before the mutation started. And they legitimately look like happy. Okay. All right. So go ahead and, as you can see right here, go ahead and subscribe to Speed Okagen? S-P-E-E-D-O-K.
Speed Okagen. Yep.
Yes. So please go out and support Speed Okagen, be it on all of their socials and especially on YouTube, because it takes a lot of work and a tremendous amount of effort to do something with the quality that we just got done checking out. That's pretty bananas, man.
Yeah, the quality's high.
All right,
That's a high quality bar.
So let me ask you, without any spoilers, have you read the comic for the last?
I have not read the comic. I have not read the last Ronin. I actually have it on my iPad.
Okay.
I just haven't gotten around to it yet.
Okay. Well, for those that don't know, the premise is there's only one turtle left standing after some events that have passed, and this turtle is going to get vengeance for his fallen brothers. I've read bits and pieces of it, so I know who the turtle is, but that's kind of like one of the draws of it. Is like you're coming in to read, obviously, to have some fun, kick back, looking at some Ninja Turtles, but it's like a whodunit kind of thing, right? And then does this turtle get their revenge in the end? Wow. These fan films, man, are getting almost on par with like the professionals.
I mean, most of the professional tools are free.
Right.
So Blender, Unreal Engine, Unity, the tools are there. It's just a matter of, can you get the craftsmanship up?
Right.
And there's a shortage of craftspeople in these fields. So you got students starting at 13, 14 years old that grew up on animated stuff, actually learning everything. Yeah. They got YouTube, all the pros put all their stuff. This is how I do such and such. This is how I handle smiles and facial expressions. This is how I emote. You watch 15 of those videos and you practice. By the time you're 18, you're like a professional.
That part. Now, in case you don't,
you do in your sleep.
Now, in case you don't know, Chuck, who's not only one of a world-class, excellent producer of Geekish Network, he has also dabbled in animation, video games. Now, I'm not even going to say dabbled. He is an expert, actually, in these realms. So that's why it's such a privilege to have you on here to talk about like what you've seen in regards to like the fan films that we used to watch when the internet was young. Back then, it would have been somebody that put slathered green paint on their face and, had a cardboard cut out of a turtle shell and tried to reenact it. But now we're getting stuff now that rivals some of the things you see in video games. It's just really come such a really long way regarding quality.
A lot has to do with how does a carpenter become a great carpenter? They usually start very, very young as an apprentice. And now you can apprentice under 10, 20 people on the internet and you get these crafts going. And the companies that build these tools, it behooves them not to be able to give the tools away to give to people and sit on the back end of residuals.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's in their greatest favor to say, learn my tool, get great at my tool. And so if you ever get employed by Hollywood and ever became like a supervisor or the director of your craft, you will have everybody up under you using my tool.
There you go. All right.
And if you spend $52 million an episode using my tool, some of that's going to come back to me. That's where we are.
It's brilliant. If you want, if you want the field to have new life breathed into it, then give the tools so these creators can make it happen. And they work in your workspace on your terms based off of the technology that you're using. It's really smart. Hey man, go ahead.
I was like, there's things that happen, right? Like, what's the point of having a gate if there's nobody going through it?
Point. Yeah. Yeah.
If nobody's walking through your gate, then what's the point in having a gate?
Yeah. Yeah, and it's just smart. It's just good business. You're over here using the tools to make this stuff, which promotes the company that creates the tools, and then it also promotes more artists who want to jump into the field, because if they see this as a fan film, they're like, well, damn, a fan can do this. Then it's possible for me to do this as well. I think sometimes creators can probably see people that on the far end, people that are doing like Star Wars and superhero films and stuff like that, and they see like that finished end product, and they're like, man, that seems unattainable. But then if you see a fan film, it's like, oh, I can do this. Let me put a little bit more energy and effort into it. Hey, so for those of y'all that have been hanging out with us as we got done checking out Ronin, please go to our sponsor for these videos. That is the Geekish Network. Don't worry, there will be a link in the description, and you can also catch it right here. Ding, ding, the Geekish Network, and check them out because I happen to be a member of the Geekish Network as well, pertaining to all things geekdom. Yo, Chuck, you want to tell a little bit about it before we roll this out?
The Geekish Network?
Yes.
Well, it's the network of geekdom. What's unique about this network is ran by underserved communities, people of color, and we all come together to show our fandom, our professionalism, in one single place. So not only do you see us geek over it, you have professionals geeking over this stuff. So you get a different type of edge to a lot of the shows. We have a variety of shows. We have Geek Beats, which was home to Syntell. He's forever home there. He can always come back, when it feels like it. It's a great show. We have Pan Geekery about to start back up. We have a new show, potentially with Neeson. We have Binge Worthy, which is a staple, which is binge a show in a week. Talk about the show. We have Tech Nubians, which is black game developers actually talking about what it's like being in the industry and what it's like to be a fan of the industry at the same time. So we have a number of shows.
Yeah.
Have Nerdtastic, and they do a deep dive. We have also Pod Squadron, where they actually study everything Star Wars and go hard into the paint on Star Wars.
Yeah, so it's absolute tons to pick from. It is a smorgasbord of geekdom by people of color. I absolutely highly recommend you all check it out. So thank you so much for checking out this channel. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscription button. And of course, give me that thumbs up. That's how the algorithms know you're digging what I'm giving you. So with that being said, hey, catch you on the next one.